Boom, I bought another pair of slippers. I bought this on AliExpress, and this particular slipper doesn't have any brand name. The actual AliExpress store name is called Faster Slipper Shipping Store. Yes, that's the actual store name. Now, when I first saw these slippers, immediately I had a feeling that they look cheap. Like the material itself doesn't look that good. And what I mean by that is, I can feel like this is just a very thin piece of layer right here, which I do get worried if I accidentally got something hooked in here, it will just rip this layer straight away. And when I got my hands to just touch this material, yeah, it just doesn't feel that good. Now, I bought these slippers just under 15 US dollars. This is the low top one. There's also a high top one. And what's interesting is they've said that this area is waterproof, which I'll do a test right now. You guys be the judge, because it's all wool in here, so I guess even if it wasn't waterproof, it will take some time for the water to actually seep through. But overall, I don't feel the water seeping through right now, and it does look like the water is just sitting on top of the fabric here. If I looked at the seller's photos, especially this part, especially this photo, it looked like this part, this fabric, this layer, it just looked better. It didn't look... In my experience in buying items or outfits on AliExpress, I do know that some of the items in the photos, they are made with a higher grade material, a higher piece of fabric, but when the seller actually sends you the product, they've used a lower grade. Maybe they're trying to save cost or something, but what the customers actually get is an item made out of a lower grade fabric, lower grade material. In terms of the weight, these slippers are very light. Bubble padding, nice of them, so it doesn't get squished. One thing that attracted my eye was the orange and white look, and plus the furry padding over here, because in New Zealand it can get really cold. This is one of the key reasons that I went ahead and got this particular slipper. Some close up of the slipper. You can see that they've designed the slipper in a way where they've sewn the foam piece over here into the fabric up top. Some zigzag padding at the bottom for better grip, but it's shallow engraving, so I'm not sure how long this will last until it loses its grip. Now, just wearing these slippers, once you put your feet in, immediately you sink in. Like there's no extra padding or resistance, like your feet just sinks in. And I've bought cheap slippers before on AliExpress, so I do find that feeling of sinking in, it's likely that this slipper is not really a good quality slipper. It does feel warm though because of that woolen area, but overall it just feels like your whole feet is sinking in, which is something that I don't really like. So guys, I hope that today's video was somewhat helpful if you guys were doing some slipper shopping. Also, I have another video of a slipper coming up soon, so stay tuned.